There ain't no place like home, they say. It's where I go to...
Welcome back to episode 4.
Episode 4.
It's already been 4 weeks of our State Traditions podcast, where we like to talk about the traditions and different events throughout the country of that week. This week we're going to be talking about the NFL draft, our spring products, our spring line, and Talladega picks.
I like that. Yeah, with this warm weather, flowers are blooming, everybody's wanting to get outside, and it's perfect timing for all these great events that, for the most part, are taking place outdoors. Last week we talked about Hangout Fest, we talked about Mullet Toss, talked about Talladega, all of which take place outdoors. So the spring weather is dialing up.
Be a good
nicely.
time to use our promo code to go get some of this spring line.
Absolutely. Why don't we go ahead and cut to our promo? STPOD gives you 35% off at statetraditions.com. Your entire order, not just certain categories or collections. The entire order at statetraditions.com is 35% off using discount code STPOD.
Why don't you tell us what they should buy with that 35% off?
Well, with the warm weather and spring being upon us, we've got a lot of great new items. Before I get into the specific items that I want to showcase, I want to talk about some of the items that sell out almost immediately. Every spring, we bring them on. We've got our Augusta Game Day, as we call it. It plays off of a small golf tournament using the colorways of the green and the gold, which is a lot of people are out there doing it. We put our state spin on it, and those seem to be popular and move quickly. The other is anything America. It's, the American flag, whether it's on a hat, a swimsuit, a shirt, a polo, whatever the product may be, it moves very quickly, and you got a pretty good window to wear it. You've got from Memorial Day to July 4th. So you've got a 3-month window in which the USA product is, it makes sense to wear it, sport it.
It always makes sense to wear the USA product.
It does.
But especially during Memorial and July 4th.
Yes, that is exactly right. Flag Day, Memorial Day, July 4th, all great holiday weekends for the America product. Why don't we roll into some of our new products, spring products that people could log on to statetraditions.com and check out, find for themselves. The first, I'm going to talk about what we call our Heritage T-shirt. It's 100% cotton. I'm going to pull this up and hold it up for you. It features a flag series. It's crossed flags. It has the American flag itself crossed with the state flag of different states. We've started in the southeast with the Alabama, Georgia, North Carolina, Mississippi, Florida, Louisiana, you name it. We've got the designs ready and available. Check that out, statetraditions.com. That has been a hot seller with our retailers, very popular. The next kind of leads us into our Patriot series, which is a blend between our state pride and United States pride. So we blended it, and you've got a trucker hat here that John's holding, this Navy trucker, and we've got what we call the Gulf Blue cotton slouch hat, 6-panel cotton slouch ball cap, if you will. State Traditions on the back. This one is a Georgia Patriot, so we put the American flag inside the state of Georgia. If that doesn't speak to you Georgia folks, I don't know what will. This one, you got Kentucky. Same theme.
Be something to wear to the Kentucky Derby if you were going.
That you could. I don't know. You got to wear a bigger hat than this. I don't know.
Maybe we need to look into Derby style state hats.
Maybe so. We get our straw hat.
Yeah.
Get you a nice ribbon around it.
A little Kentucky patch on it.
Absolutely. So spring weather, summer weather, talking about Memorial Day,
Going
Flag
to the pool,
Day,
going to the beach.
July 4th.
You might need some swim trunks.
Got to need some swim trunks. Now these classic fitting swim trunk, they've got belt loops. You can wear it with a belt if you'd like. You've got front pockets. You've got your drawstring in there. You've got a flat Velcro flat back pocket with State Traditions embroidered. And then on the front, this one I'm showing is what we call the USA Traditional. but you can get them for your state. Alabama, Michigan, California, Colorado, whatever suits your fancy. These are fully customizable. The last product we want to bring out is a pretty unique performance polo. We call this the Perry Polo. It's a 95% poly, 5% spandex. It's a very comfortable classic fit. It's got the moisture wicking principles. It's perfect for wearing out on the golf course.
If you're going to a cookout and you kind of want to dress up, it's a nice casual dress-up shirt.
Absolutely. And the pattern is unique. It grows on you. At first you look at it and it's kind of strange, but the more you look at it and you see people wearing it, it is a really good looking
We've got it in
pattern.
gray and navy.
Gray and navy are the two
Yeah.
colorways that we brought out this spring. You can customize this with your state, or you can get the ST logo or America. So check those out.
All those great items that you were just discussing, you can get on our website
StateTraditions.com
using the promo code STPOD for 35% off.
for the giveaway price
giveaway price.
of 35% off. May as well be free.
Might as well be free. That should be the promo code free. ST free.
We'll loop that in on a future podcast.
Maybe next week.
Maybe next week. All right, well, let's move out of spring and out of these products and talk about some current events, if you will.
You want to start off with Dega or Dega picks, or do you want to go NFL draft first?
Let's start NFL draft.
Okay.
I say we end on Dega.
Okay. That sounds good. NFL draft starts Thursday
In Arlington, Texas.
in Arlington, Texas. Usually it's at Radio City Music Hall in New York, but this is the first year it's down in Arlington.
You think they're going to move it to other cities beyond this, like maybe to Atlanta?
Who knows?
Don't know.
Who
Wait and
knows?
see what they-
Birmingham?
Birmingham, yeah, the big NFL
They could put
city.
it,
is
they could
Birmingham.
put it on Regents Field in Birmingham, Alabama. Who knows?
Wait
Who
and
knows
see.
what the NFL is
But
gonna
Arlington,
do.
Texas, Jerry's World, I'm assuming,
Yeah.
is what is bringing them into Arlington.
A lot of Cowboy fans there.
A lot
Probably.
of Cowboys fans.
Well, notable prospects. Of course, you got the quick running back from Penn State, Saquon Barkley.
Well, I'm gonna throw out, being an Alabama fan, Minka Fitzpatrick. He's gonna be in the draft.
Mika Fitzpatrick, Calvin Ridley. I mean, it's basically Alabama's first string.
Deron Payne. Then you get over to Georgia. Speaking of national championship game, you've got Georgia, Alabama. You've got Nick Chubb, Sonny Michel. I mean, you've got a lot of talent coming through this year.
Got a lot of talent. Who's your favorite to watch for in the first year of the NFL?
Who do I think is going to be the most successful
Rookie.
rookie in the NFL coming out of the draft? I'm just going to go ahead and throw out a Bama player. I'm going to throw Fitzpatrick. I think he's going to have great success. He's a specimen. He's first class. He's got speed. He's got the hand. I mean, he's a great player.
I'm going to go with Tremon Edmonds from Virginia Tech.
Okay.
Number 1 linebacker in the draft. I think he's going to put on for wherever he goes.
He'll step up.
I think
Being
he's
a
just-
Virginia boy, I can see why.
Yeah, I don't know.
So, who is your NFL team?
I would have to go with the Redskins, unfortunately.
That's your team.
Yeah, but that's my team.
Okay.
Yeah.
Being a Georgia boy, now in Alabama, I've grown up a Falcons fan. So
Yeah. I mean,
the
that's
Falcons, they've had
that's
respectable
understandable.
seasons in the last few years, and I think they're going nowhere but up.
Yeah. A new stadium, you'd think so.
New stadium.
Billions of dollars on a stadium, you should be able to play football. You'd think.
One would think. One would think. So other than Washington, Atlanta, what other teams are you going to be watching this season?
I'd have to say the Carolina Panthers as well. Cam had a couple hot seasons, kind of had a couple down seasons. Who knows if he's going to return and rebound from last season, maybe take them to another Super Bowl. Who knows?
It's quite possible.
Yeah.
Now, Cam Newton, we ran into Cam, this was a few years ago. We were at one of our trade shows, State Traditions Trade Show in Charlotte, and we went to a restaurant which has just moved to Birmingham called the Cowfish. We sat down, it was during the Summer Olympics. We were grabbing a bite to eat at the bar. There were only two of us, watching the Olympics on the televisions behind us, and Cam Newton sits down right next to us.
He wasn't big, was he? You probably couldn't
Small
notice him.
fry. He's a small fry.
Yeah.
He's a specimen. He's a large fella. He friendly as could be. It was fun to make an state of Alabama connection. But we sat there and watched the Olympics, and it was interesting listening to him talk about how fast these track and field Olympic athletes could run. Being that Cam Newton is quite an athlete himself.
But these guys would blow him out of the water.
Blow him out of the water on speed. Like Usain Bolt.
That's quick.
It's quick.
Speaking of fast, Talladega picks. Are you
move
ready?
into some Talladega. All right.
Let's throw the green flag down on some Talladega picks.
All right. Let's do some Talladega picks.
Let's do top three. You get three to choose from, like we did for the Masters.
All right. I'm going to let you go first.
I'll go first. All right. I'm going to go Brad Keselowski, the number 2.
Okay.
I'm also going to go Kyle Larson
Great.
and Jimmy Johnson.
Is that a trifecta box?
That's a trifecta box. It's going to be
That's
1, 2, 3
3.
finish. Yeah.
And you're going to be there to witness this.
I am.
Now, who are you going to put your money on to win?
I'd have to put it on Kyle Larson.
And by how much?
Kyle Larson by 2 seconds. That's a big victory. That's kind of a big victory in NASCAR. We'll see, though.
Okay. So you're there rooting on for Kyle to win by 2 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
I think if you get your pick correct, we should offer something out to our listening audience.
If I get my pick correct,
What should
for
that be?
Kyle Larson to win, maybe a couple hats we should give away. Maybe an Instagram giveaway.
A trifecta hat giveaway.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah.
Maybe a green hat, a white hat,
And
and a checkered
a checkered hat. We go red, white, green, maybe.
red, white, green, red, white, blue, Patriot. We might as well just
Why don't
turn
we
it
stick
to
to
blue.
the Patriot? Let's just do it in blue. So red, white, and blue hat option of choice.
Of choice for Instagram follower.
That's right. Now, how are we going to choose this winner?
Probably we'll throw a post out there on Instagram, and whoever tags a friend or tags,
You need to like the post,
need to like
place
the
a comment, and tag 3 friends, 1 friend per hat.
and
that
we
you're going
give
to
3
receive.
and we give 3 hats away. If Kyle Larson wins.
Only if.
Only if Kyle Larson wins.
So we're gonna have to tune in, watch Dega, watch the checkered flag wave, and if your pick wins, we're giving away a trifecta
The
hat
trifecta
giveaway.
Dega giveaway.
The Dega giveaway.
The Dega giveaway. Sounds awesome.
It does sound
Sounds
awesome.
about as good as our promo code.
It does. The STPOD
The STPOD.
for 35% off of any order at statetraditions.com. So we're going to do the giveaway if
Kyle
John's
Larson wins.
pick actually gets the checkered flag. It's going to be done on our Instagram channel. If you would, just check out our Instagram, follow us, like the post, and then tag 3 friends for your chance to be chosen for the Talladega trifecta box, red, white, and blue hat giveaway.
I like it. Sounds good.
Absolutely.
I'm going to start tagging friends in the post if I can get free hats out of it.
That, you could. If you were chosen at random. Absolutely.
Well, I think if you take that STPOD, use it for 35% off. Listen next week as we talk about Kyle Larson winning and giving away free hats.
You got to tune into the podcast.
Got to tune into the podcast.
To know when to check out Instagram, to know when to like, comment, tag 3 friends for your chance to win the Talladega hat trifecta giveaway.
Yeah, and tune in. We're going to talk about the Kentucky Derby. We're going to have a special guest talk about Cinco de Mayo.
Cinco de Mayo is a big celebration
Yeah.
Nationwide. It's not an American celebration, but it's one that we've adopted from Mexico.
A lot of people like it for some reason.
For some reason. We'll
For
find
some
out a little
reason.
bit more about
We'll
that
find
next
out.
week with our special guest.
Well, we look forward to seeing you next week. I'm John, and
I'm
he's
John. Thank you for tuning in for episode 4, and we'll see you next week when we tee off the State Traditions Podcast, episode 5.
It's where I